Roberts would not approve.
So, I mean, you look at tonight and everything that's kind of going along with it. I mean, for you, how do you manage everything? I mean, like, yes, you've opened buildings before, you've done it in college, the NHL. Like, is it old hat at this point, or does it feel still like something unique you can do?
I can't imagine this getting old for anybody. This is pretty special. When I came in this morning, the curtains were drawn out in the rink. I poked my head out just to take a look, and the building has an unbelievable feel even at that. And then we go out for morning skate and you see the open light coming in. The configuration and the feel of the building is amazing. It has a real unique and special feel.
How do you feel about the cohesion, what you've seen over the last few days?
Well, we've changed a few things up, and we've changed a few of the combinations, and that's to be expected early on in the season. Obviously, Yarny comes back in the lineup, so that changes our structure a little bit. We've had a couple of days of practice, which allows the lines to be together through those couple of days. We feel like we have good balance through those four lines and through the D pairs, and that's going to be that'll be real important for us tonight. Boy, he plays with such tenacity and pace and speed. He's a very smart player, and when you add that together with the pace that he plays at, he's a very effective player. He can be very effective on the forecheck. He's a guy that defensively, without the puck, tracks very well, and is very responsible. And then on the offensive side, he's not the biggest body, on the ice, but he's a guy that gets inside.
In Vegas, when you guys opened the season, the guys came out a little hyped up the first 10 minutes and fell behind fairly quickly. How do you avoid that tonight, or do you want them to feed off the energy?
Well, we'll take the good out of that situation. With it, we could have scored 3 or 4 goals in the first few minutes in that game, yet we gave up a couple that were a little too easy. So learn from that experience a little bit. And embrace the energy. There's going to be a ton of energy in the building tonight. That can have a way to tighten you up or tense you up a little bit, or it can help you just feed off of that energy and feel great. And I believe that's the way our group will channel and grab that energy tonight.
When you were at UND, you know what it's like to have a home ice advantage. These unique things. So you think about a place like this where the goal horn is going to be like a Washington State Ferry horn. Like, how unique is that to think, like, even this early on, in your own damn thing?
Well, I don't know. I haven't heard it yet, so a place like Columbia, you got to prepare yourself because the cannon goes off and scares the hell out of you. You just use the word unique, and that's the feel to this building. I mean, in every way, this is a real unique building, right? In its construction, in the fact that it's carbon neutral, and it's going to be extremely unique in the feel that it has both for, I believe, the fans in the building and the players on the ice. The configuration of the building, at just over 17,000, that's 17,000 people that are right on top of you. And that's, that brings a real tight, great atmosphere for the players on the ice.
Dave, Yanni talked to us a little bit about wanting to play faster, neutral zone transition play. What are keys that you're looking for there tonight from your team?
Well, it's the simplicity of exactly, maybe what Yanni talked about. I guess I didn't hear his comments, but, that transition both ways, from the defensive side of the puck to getting up ice offensively, as well as back, from the offensive side, getting back defensively, have to get better for us. We're not generating enough offensively with our transition, which is why we've talked about and worked at the speed of that transition over the last couple of days, and also we're giving up too much in transition, so we have to shut that down and be much better there.
Awesome.
Great. Thank you.